Hello everyone! Welcome to Storytime with Miss Diamond. I am Miss Diamond and I really enjoy reading stories to children. Do you remember why I enjoy reading stories to children? I love reading stories to children to help you learn valuable life lessons. It is my joy to share these stories with you and talk about some of the lessons that we can learn from them. If you are enjoying this series of Storytime with Miss Diamond, be sure to hit the subscribe button. That helps me to keep going and make more of these videos. Give it a thumbs up to let me know that you like it. Feel free to leave comments about what you liked in the story and tell all of your friends about it so they can watch these Storytime episodes as well. Okay, let's get started. I am really excited today because I am reading one of my favorite stories. I'm not going to tell you why it's my favorite. I just want you to listen. And at the end, maybe you can tell me why you think this is one of my favorite stories. Are you ready? Okay. This story is called The Father and His Sons. The Father and His Sons. Once upon a time, there lived a farmer and his 4 sons. This story takes place in summer, when his sons are out of school and they have the whole days to themselves. His sons played next to the field while the farmer worked hard all day. As much as the boys enjoyed playing with each other, they also had one big problem. They always fought with each other. Boys and girls, do you have siblings, meaning brothers or sisters that you live with, that you fight with a lot, that you get into conflicts with a lot, where you like playing with them sometimes, but then other times they just get on your nerves? That's how it was with these 4 boys. Their father advised them several times not to fight. "Stop fighting," he would say. "Cut that out." But they wouldn't listen. One day, the father decided to teach his sons a lesson. He plucked 4 thick branches from a nearby tree. He gave one branch to each of his sons. He asked them to break it. No problem. Each of his sons held the branch and they easily snapped it. They easily broke it apart without much effort. Next, the father did it again. He took 4 branches from the tree. This time he tied the 4 branches together and gave the bundle to each of his 4 sons. He gave it to the boys and asked them one by one, "Break this bundle of branches." As much as they tried, neither boy could break the bundle of branches. The 4 twigs, when tied together, had formed a strong bundle that was not easily broken. The father explained. He brought his children together and said, "My sons, I want you to be like the strong bundle that was hard to break. By staying together and supporting each other, you become a strong bundle, hard to break apart. If you fight, then you will be single, like one branch. And just like the single branch that was weak, you too can be broken. You would remain weak, but together you are strong and cannot be broken." That is the end of the story, boys and girls. Take a moment to think about that. Separate and apart, easily broken down. Together, bundled, not easily broken down. What do you think the lesson is here? Well, in the beginning of this story, I shared that this is one of my absolute favorite stories because it shares a concept that is very near and dear to my heart. That concept is called unity. U-N-I-T-Y. Queen Latifah has a song about that, by the way, boys and girls. You probably don't know her. U-N-I-T-Y. Unity. When we are unified, we come together and we look at what is common among us rather than what is different about us. This comes up a lot of ways. Let's think about school and different ways we may be separated, or even in our lives. Boys or girls? Are you smart or are you into sports? And think about this with adults. Are you a Democrat or a Republican? Are you conservative or liberal? Are you gay or straight? Are you black or white? And the list goes on and on and on. Enough of all of that already. How about we focus on how we're unified? Are you a boy or girl? Well, you know what? We're all children. Are you into sports or are you really smart? It doesn't really matter. We're all students trying to get the most out of our educational experience, whatever that may be. Are you voting Democratic or are you voting Republican? Who cares about all that? I'm voting for the candidate that best matches my values. Are you black or are you white? You know what? I want the best experience that life has for me, no matter what the color of my skin. There's always a way to find unity and come together. Always. Even if that unity is you're breathing and I'm breathing, and we both need air to breathe, that's a place where we can start. And then from there we can build upon that and find other things that we have in common with each other. The reason this is my favorite story, or one of my favorite stories, is because if we can all learn to be unified and find something in common with the person we're standing across from, then life is better. We are stronger when we're together. And not only that, we're happier when we're together. And we're more peaceful when we're together. We are better together. And the list goes on and on. Miss Diamond really hopes that you enjoyed this story. And I really hope that you watch this one a second time, maybe a third. It has a great concept of being unified with one another. So the next time you're fighting with your brother or sister, think about this story. Is there anything you can find in common with your sibling? Thank you so much for watching today's episode of Storytime with Miss Diamond. Please leave a comment. Let me know what you think about the concept of unity. Until next time, big hug to everyone out there watching. Miss Diamond loves you very much. Bye-bye.